Welcome to MCG Labs. Here are your hosts, Mario and Stephen G, with editor Noel. Enjoy the ride.
Hi, welcome to another edition of MCG Labs. I'm your host, Mario, and my other two hosts are...
Stephen G. Hi, guys.
Noel's here. How you pudding?
Very good. And today we're going to be talking about our fantasy villain picks. So I'm kind of excited to see what you guys picked. And so we're going to start off with mine. And of course, the one I picked is Superwoman. Now,
Nice.
Superwoman is 6'0". She's 165 pounds, and she is an evil doppelganger of Wonder Woman from an alternate universe. And she's a member of the crime syndicate, a team of supervillains paralleling the Justice League. And some say she is Lois Lane.
Ooh.
So I don't know if that's true or not, but my pick as far as for the actress that would portray her is Floriana Lima. She is actually Maggie Sawyer on the CW Supergirl.
Okay.
Yes. So
Nice.
I was thinking, and she's 45, and she's, I think, not that tall. I want to say 5'9", but I've seen her act on the Supergirl. Of course, she's on Netflix, and I think she would be an awesome actress as far as for that goes on Superwoman. And so I'm kind of curious. I don't know if she's the one that actually killed Shazam in the comic books or in the anime that me and Steven talked about. I don't know if it's her. But since she is in the parallel universe, I want to say Earth 3, I'm wondering if she is going to be actually appearing, if so, in the new Flash upcoming movie. Now, for the second pick, as far as for villains, I picked Ra's al Ghul. And I didn't know this guy is 6'10", 415 pounds.
Whoa.
I didn't know. So
What? That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right, but I'm thinking, okay, why is this guy so big at 6'10" and 415 pounds? So is it all because of of what he is becoming? He's super magical. I just don't know. But in the cartoon, he's always so frail and so tiny and stuff.
Yeah, that's weird.
But then
He holds all his weight in his magic.
probably because I don't even know. But the guy
It's magic weight.
Magic weight. It's okay. It'll come off in just a couple workouts.
He's all beepity boppity boom. I weigh 415 pounds, but
I don't know.
Yeah, but the guy that I picked for him is, of course, Raul Castillo. He's 5'9" and he's 45 years old. He's on the movie. Only movie that I know that I've seen him in is the movie by Adam Sandler. He's on Hustler or Hustle, and
I didn't see that one.
He's not a really unknown actor, but he's coming up, and I do believe that DC is casting him in either a villain role coming up.
That's cool.
But, yeah. So I don't know who he is as far as for that goes. I know was born in 1970. He's 5'9", he's 45. But if he can fit Ra's al Ghul's 6'10", 415 pounds stature, that would be really something to see. Now, I already know that you guys probably know who I'm going to pick. And of course, I got my DC robe on because I love DC and because I like X-Men. Oh, yeah. So the villain that I picked, of course, is Rogue. Now, Rogue is 5'8" in the comic books, and she's 120 pounds, and her age range is from 16 to 19. And the actress, I know you guys know who I picked, is Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things.
Had to pick 11, huh?
I had to pick her. She is 19 years old. She is 5'3", and if she can pull off that accent of an American accent, and I'm pretty sure she can pull off that Southern Belle accent where Rogue is from.
I'm sure she can. I'm confident she can.
Yeah, a lot of English actors are really good at Southern accents for some reason.
Yeah.
So those are the top three, and I just hope that one of them becomes fruition, and I hope it's probably Rogue. but yeah, so I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed as far as for that goes. But those are my favorite top three for Superwoman, Raul al Ghul, and for Rogue. Those are my fantasy villains for DC / Marvel. And Steven, tell me what's your first 3 picks, of course, for the villains of DC.
So my obviously we're surprising each other with our fantasy. So I chose my first one is Lex Luthor, who is Superman's arch nemesis, obviously. And the reason why, for some of you guys that don't know, of why Lex Luthor is the way he is because when Superman first started, coming onto the scene, becoming a hero, saving everybody, he was worried that people would rely on Superman too much. They would rely on a hero so much. So he felt as if that the world needed somebody else to rely, pretty much to get rid of him, and pretty much he wanted to just conquer all. So I like Lex Luthor's character, especially with Gene Hackman when he did all the Superman movies. He was an amazing actor. I love him. But for like a modern day Lex Luthor, I chose Mark Strong. Now, if you guys don't know who Mark Strong is, he actually is already a DC villain. He played Dr. Sivana in Shazam. And in the comic books, Lex Luthor is 6'2". And surprise, surprise, so is Mark Strong.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I don't don't get me wrong, I liked him as Dr. Sivana, but I kind of want to see him like take on a bigger role like that, like a Lex Luthor. So I don't know about you guys, but I can see him like that as a Lex Luthor.
That'd be very cool.
And then for my second pick, I picked the Joker.
Of course. I wonder who you're gonna pick.
So I talked to Mario, I talked to Noel about this. I chose Willem Dafoe just because the internet wants him to be it. I think he's done Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon, and they're just like, they talked about the fans wanting him to be the Joker. And if you guys sound like, Noel put a picture of Willem Dafoe, makeup,
probably already put 5 up already.
Probably did. But he looks amazing as, he's the Green Goblin. He's got the sinister laugh as the Green Goblin. But just imagine if he was a Joker. Face painted up, hair green, everything. And then plus give him the laugh and just make him sinister, make him evil, all that good stuff. And I'm pretty sure, he would, oh my God, I wouldn't even know. He would just be great at it. Now, the Joker is a little bit
probably
tall
kill
in
the
comic
role.
books. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joker is 6'5" in the comic books, whereas Willem Dafoe is only 5'8". So he's a little bit short, but I think it wouldn't matter because he would just dominate the role. I don't know about you guys.
Well, I don't think any live action Joker's been 6'8", so I think he'll be just fine.
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't know he was that tall. I thought he was like as tall as Batman.
It kind of depends on where you're watching him, because I think in the Killing Joke he was pretty tall looking, but
he's lengthy. He's lengthy.
Huh.
So that's my second pick. So and then my third pick, I picked the Reverse Flash, and in the comic books, he is 5'11", and numerous people have played him. We haven't seen him yet in a live action besides the Flash on the CW, but if I were to choose somebody like movie wise, I would choose Anthony Starr. Now, Anthony Starr is actually already hero / villain in The Boys. He plays Homelander. So I would like to see Anthony Starr in a Reverse Flash suit, yellow, red lightning everywhere, evil, just,
he plays that evil good guy fakey thing so good. I love it.
He does. I mean, and just imagine him being like a Reverse Flash, So I want to see that. Either that or for some reason, Kevin Bacon. Don't know why I chose Kevin Bacon, but it's like
because
that's my
Kevin
second
Bacon
alternative.
is just amazing.
Oh, he's been, I don't know, Kevin, because he played in Hollow Man, and then a whole bunch of other movies. He's done great, but I don't know. Anthony Starr shouts out more to me for a Reverse Flash. So
I see it.
All right, so that was my fantasy villain cast. All right, so Noel, we are anxiously waiting for yours. So who did you pick as far as your first villain?
Okay, so I picked 3 villains from the DCU. I'm gonna pick my favorite for last, I'm gonna save my favorite for last. And first of all, I picked for Zod, Gerard Butler.
Ooh.
Okay, stay with me there. Now think of 300 era Gerard Butler, but obviously he's in his 50s now. I think he still looks great, and he has shown that he can lose weight and look good for movies. He just chooses not to. But I feel like if they threw a few $1 million at him for this movie, he would say okay. Now, I'm blind today, I apologize. He is 53, 6'2". He was in 300. He played the Phantom in the Phantom of the Opera and did a really good job.
Yeah,
and most recently, he was in that movie Plane.
Yeah.
I have not seen it, but I've heard okay things about it.
I haven't seen it either.
I don't know, because when you think of Zod, I just think of that short haircut, the goatee, and I was like, Gerard Butler. When he grows his goatee.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, next. So I like Batman a lot. So I picked 2 Batman villains. Sorry, sue me. Poison Ivy.
Ooh.
I love me some Poison Ivy, obviously, as being Harley Quinn today. They've got the best friendship. So Poison Ivy. I'm blind again. Jessica Chastain.
Ooh.
Can you see it?
I like that.
Can you see it?
I could see that.
I think she would kill that role. She is 5'4", 46 years old. You may know her from It Chapter 2.
Yeah.
And The Martian and a lot of other movies. She also gets confused for Ron Howard's daughter.
Oh, that's right.
She always gets confused for her. Like, they get confused for each other. But I don't know. She's already got the natural red hair. I think she'd kill it. I would
just imagine if they were to like darken it more like bright red.
Yes, it would look so good.
Green makeup on her. Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, if Uma Thurman can pull it off, she's got this.
Oh yeah.
But I think if they ever did her costume, I think they would probably have to not do it as comically as they portrayed her in one of the Batman movies with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I think if they did it more dark, because she's really sinister, but yeah, she would pull it off.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
I could see her doing really good. And I don't know, I made a backup for that one. Also, Emma Stone, I think she'd do a really good job too.
I love Emma Stone.
She did really good in Cruella, so I just feel like she did get that creepy look down. Or she'd be great.
You guys seen, or Mario, you seen Cruella, right?
Dude, I think
you saw it first before I did.
It was, have you seen it, Noelle?
Parts.
It's very, very good. And Emma Stone would be an awesome Poison Ivy.
She's
just imagine, a great
actress.
You know how like a Catwoman, when she was turning into Catwoman, what's her name? Brain fart. It's the old age. Oh my gosh. It's Michelle Pfeiffer. A side note, she was a checker for Vaughn's back in the day.
Hey!
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. But Emma Stone, you know how when she was in Emma Stone, when she's transforming and she became Cruella de Vil within the 60s, if they did that with Poison Ivy, kind of the same kind of genre, I think she'd pull it off.
That would look really cool.
Yeah.
That would look really cool.
I'd fall in love with her.
Emma Stone, you got one waiting right here.
Yeah.
All right. And then my last pick is an obvious pick. I picked Harley Quinn.
Nice.
Okay. Stay with me on this. She was a child actress, but she's been doing a lot. She's an adult now, obviously. She's doing a lot of good stuff. She's a great actress. Chloe Grace Moretz.
Ooh.
Dude.
I love
From
her
Kick-Ass
so
1 and 2.
Yep.
Oh, she played Hit Girl. Oh.
Hit Girl being Harley Quinn. She's like 20. What else? She's 26 now. So she's all grown up. I think she could do it.
I'm thinking about it really hard now. Like
short hair or long hair?
Oh, long hair. Whatever. Extensions exist. Grow out your hair. Whatever. I don't know when they're gonna do a actual like Harley Quinn in our universe again, besides Margot Robbie. So
yeah,
like right now, Lady Gaga's playing it in the other universe.
Yeah.
Which is who I've kind of based my makeup off of today.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the pictures for Lady Gaga as her makeup on the Joker?
I have not. The only thing I saw, they keep posting it on Twitter and hopefully they stop, is her walking up the stairs. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and then she said something to one of the ladies or something that was against Harley Quinn or, her. But I can see her as adult version when she's a little grown up, because Lady Gaga, I don't know how old she is, but she's a great. I'm pretty sure she's going to kill it in this one.
I mean,
she's
to
going
be fair, Harley Quinn is supposed to be a psychiatrist with a PhD, so she's at least in her late 20s, early 30s to begin with. I don't know why they always portray her as this like 20-something-year-old person.
Yeah.
But you see, like for me though, like when you say Chloe Grace Moretz, I kind of want to see her like Harley Quinn, like the PhD, the doctor, her glasses, hair pinned back. I
kind of would love a backstory,
blonde hair.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
Her, kind of want to see her before she becomes Harley Quinn.
That's why I would want it to be like her own movie where it's her like origin story. Let's see her, kind of as an early 20s, some trauma she might have gone through in her life to be able to be like turned into what she was turned into. Yeah. Like to be easily so persuaded by the Joker. She had to have gone through something when she was younger. Because you don't go from this brilliant PhD psychiatrist working in Arkham Asylum to I'm in love with him, Mr. J. You don't go, no.
And
something had to have happened where her brain's a little fragile and she was able to be Stockholm syndrome.
And it was like a few days ago, I think it was either April 1st or the 2nd, where it was, on this day, Harley Quinn helped the Joker break out of the asylum. So that was like a few days ago. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, man. I love her origin story. Like I said, though, something had to have happened where she was fragile enough that the Joker could just invade her mind. And she's like, I'm all yours, Puddin'.
I hope they kind of introduce that with, Joker Part 2. I kind of want to see, if they're going to go like into Lady Gaga's, Harley Quinn.
Yeah, like or it's just going to be like, here's Harley Quinn. Ta-da.
Probably. There's like, it's a fangirl, but she took it to another level.
I hope they keep the whole she's a psychiatrist and shit.
How do you feel about it, Mario? As far as Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn?
I don't like it. I'm sorry.
I'm a monster, so a monster. Sorry.
I like Lady Gaga, but when she was in oh gosh, what's that TV show? American Horror Story, when she was one of the main.
I liked Hotel. Okay.
Yeah, I loved her there. She was awesome.
It was good.
But then you know what? Prove me wrong, James Gunn. I just hope, or is James Gunn actually doing this movie with her?
Part of the actual like DC universe that I know of, because I think
it's elsewhere. I think it's Elseworld.
Elsewhere.
Yeah.
I would have. You know what? I would have to see it. No offense to Lady Gaga. She's a great actress, an awesome singer.
Yeah.
She has to prove me wrong. I've dealt with a lot of it. I like in the beginning when I saw Henry Cavill play Superman, I thought he wasn't going to pull it off. I was like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
And then I loved it, and he was, of course, in other TV dramas and stuff. But I would have to see Lady Gaga in this role. I mean, luckily I only saw that part on Twitter where she was walking up. I guess she was going to court or something. Either she's going to be maybe as the doctor who she is, and then she was called to court to testify for something. I don't know the backstory of this. Right. But if it's, of course, the DC Elsewhere, I would have to see how she does. And if she does, then hey, I want to be blown away by her acting and who she portrays it. And maybe it will continue on as Lady Gaga portraying as her in the DC Elsewhere. And hopefully
I think if you saw the first trailer for it, Mario, and you see her like a little bit of her scenes, I think, for me, I think it would change my mind about her too.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I would have to wait and see. I'll watch it, and if it's really good, I'll watch it, and if it's to what I'm expected to see as far as Deep Within, then I'll just put my comments down below, and I'll say, you know what, either she sucks or she's awesome, but I have to see it because I haven't seen it yet because I'm like turned off with Twitter because they're showing so much stuff and so much backstory with all these other movies that are coming out, and And I saw this, like, I'm like, what is she doing? Okay, she's going to be this person. And then I'm like, oh, why are they showing? Someone's going to get hurt showing this. They're showing way too much. Stop, Stop filming these extra
I
stuff.
have nothing but confidence for you, Lady Gaga. I'm just saying that. Let it be known here. Nothing but confidence in you. You will laugh.
Oh gosh.
Maniacal laugh. Maniacal laugh.
No. I have nothing against her at all whatsoever. But
It's an interesting choice as a Harley Quinn.
It is. It really is. I would have to see her because, of course, the actress that played the original Harley Quinn in all the movies from Birds of Prey, awesome. When I saw her, I was all like, "This is Harley Quinn. This is the lunatic that we all been waiting to hear." Because in all the other movies, I don't think there was another Harley Quinn in any other Batmans, was there?
I think just
Not
the
live
animated
action.
movies. Or, yeah, it's the animated movie, the show. But I think Margot Robbie is actually the first official Harley Quinn that's actually on the big screen in live action.
And
Yeah.
you know, I was actually disappointed in the first one because I didn't like how they portrayed her as this just sex symbol thing. I was like, no. I mean, she wears a full freaking jumpsuit in all the cartoons and stuff. I mean, yeah, I think the video game's just a little more scandalous looking, but
Yeah.
still, they made her just like thing. But the second one that James Gunn did, I think they redeemed her a lot.
They did. No,
They
it was
redeemed her a lot.
James Gunn's Suicide Squad. I think it was way better than the other, the first one because
leaps and bounds.
Yeah,
because I don't know why though.
You.
Like they made it dark, obviously, which is it's a Suicide Squad. But I feel like with James Gunn, he brought in a whole new squad that, like, to me, it made fun of the previous squad because like, oh, they all died. So but with this squad, it's different. Like you said, they really redeemed Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. And then we got to see, Peacemaker, Bloodshot, and all this other, all these other cool characters. But for Margot Robbie, and then plus watching Birds of Prey, I think it was really good. I thought. I don't know about you guys.
Did Margot Robbie? Well, Harley Quinn. Did she die in the second Suicide Squad? I can't remember.
No, she was still alive.
She was still alive because remember she got shot up.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's still alive. So maybe it continues off into a dreamscape, and then it goes into.
If they ever do another one with Margot Robbie, probably.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Because now she's doing Barbie. Why is she doing that?
I know. Yay!
Me and Noel were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched the other trailer for it today. The full length.
It looks
Barbie trailer.
interesting. I'm not gonna lie, just because
I'm a little
Simu
excited.
Liu is in it. The Simu Liu who played Shang-Chi in Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah,
He plays as a Ken.
I know. I love how she's like, "Hi Barbie, hi Barbie, hi Ken, hi Barbie."
Mark, did you see the new trailer?
I just saw the first one. Just imagine if she's walking into a store and then she sees a Harley Quinn doll and she goes, "Hey, Mr. J." I would probably laugh.
Okay. Okay. Now you got
If
me
I
thinking.
see that, I'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" She's like, she goes, "Hey," and it goes, "Oh, is she coming back?" That would be something. But no, I only saw the first one of her portraying as Barbie, where all the little girls were looking up and they see her.
The second trailer came out. It was pretty good.
I got a little upset because I watched the full-length trailer on YouTube today, and I liked it. It was really good. And then I'm on TikTok scrolling, and I get like a glimpse of that they show you of the trailer on there.
Yeah.
Half the comments were like, "Why is Ken a grandpa? Why could Ken play grandpa?" This and that, because they're all these like 16-year-olds just ripping on freaking Ryan Gosling's age. And I'm like, yeah, he's a little old, but like, damn, Sam.
But like he's in shape though, and he's got the features of a Ken, I think. I don't know.
I've never been like a Ryan Gosling heartthrob. His face is weird to me, but he's a good actor and seems like a nice person.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
I
know he was in the Mickey Mouse Club in the 90s.
40s,
so hold on.
late 40s.
Oh, he is only 42. How old is he in the Mickey Mouse Club?
I don't know why I said he's late 40s, but I'm like, that's kind of rude.
How is he
sorry.
only 10 years older than me?
Oh, jeepers.
You gotta have to put Ryan Gosling and then his Mickey Mouse ears.
Do it.
And then Harley Quinn with Mickey Mouse Club ears too.
Mr. J.
Oh,
So
geez.
bad.
Yeah. And then do it with Steven like that.
Yep.
I can't do that high pitched voice.
Stab. No.
You just, hi, I'm Mr. J. Steven, that's not Harley Quinn. Oh,
I am
sorry.
Mr. J. What's happening,
I'm
Pony?
gonna die again. Stop.
But yeah, but going back, Lady Gaga put me wrong. I'll watch the trailer, and if it's to what you guys say, that I'm gonna.
Well,
say.
there's no trailer yet.
Oh, you just saw the pictures of her with the.
Yeah, it's just pictures
stuff.
like they posted about her. I don't know. I mean, this is gonna be a weird sequel from, if you guys seen part 1 of Joker. You know, it takes on this, you know, cringy kind of ride of Arthur Fleck. You know, he believes all this stuff is happening, but in reality, it's not. It's all in his head. It just proves what kind of insane person he really is.
Like, did any of it happen?
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like, you know, if you guys seen American Psycho, yeah. So it's all in his head. Yeah, and so like with part 2, like it's supposed to be a musical. So I'm like, I think we talked about this, Noel. I think
it's going to be a psychotic breaks. Yeah, psychotic breaks are going to be in musical form.
Is it going to be the same actor as the first Joker?
Yeah,
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This is news to me, and it's going to be a musical, and like you said, he's going to break into.
Yeah, Noel's theory is that his psychotic breaks are the musical, but it's not actually happening. Like it's all in his the musical like, part is in his head.
He's saying like, "I'm gonna kill you," but in reality, he's just killing people with smiling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, that would take a dark turn. I'm like,
or it's not even happening. He's just in a corner walking back and forth, watching this all unfold in his mind.
Yeah.
That would be something real to see. Huh.
I don't know, but that's interesting. Just, you know, I think that comes out it has to come out next year, I think.
That would be something to see. So if it's a continuation, because I saw the first Joker, I thought it was great. It was an awesome story.
It was good.
It was really good. And I felt bad for him because of his, you know, what was done to him and how his mom treated him. I
told you, everyone's got a tragic backstory to get that crazy.
Yeah.
You don't start out that crazy.
I was watching a TikTok video where one of the guys was breaking down the movie, and he goes, "Did you ever notice that the only time that there's ever like light or happiness in his life is when he's killing somebody? If you guys go back and watch the movie, how the whole like set out of the movie is dark, right? It has like a dark tone, but when he kills his mom, you'll notice there's light coming through the hospital room, and when he kills another one of his friends, there's also sunlight coming through. So I think that's his peace of mind. Maybe that's probably a bad way of phrasing it, but the only time that he's ever truly happy and he gets some sort of like release or happiness is when he's killing somebody. That's his happy place, I guess.
I don't know if they're going to go with original songs or if they're going to do the thing where they like kind of take mainstream songs and just add them into the movie. But I really hope he's just killing people at one point going, "You don't own me."
If they were to do that, like, you know, pull that from the old Suicide Squad movie, that'd be sweet. Yeah.
It's like, "Don't tell me what to do."
Hey, what if they did the thing what they did on the animated one, where he's in prison or like he's in the loony bin and he's going, "Jingle bells, Batman smells Robin laid an egg."
Yes.
I remember when I first saw that, I go, "Wait, is this where they got, like, obviously, like, this is where they got it from. They got it from the animated series." I go, "I love this." Because the animated series came out in the late 90s, Mario?
Late 90s.
That song's been around since before then, though.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay.
It predates the show, but everybody in the world knows that song for some reason.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows it.
Guys, that was amazing what you guys did as far as for your fantasy villains for the DC/Marvel universe. And Noel, you beat us out again for the second time in the row. Woo! And we're just going to find out what we're going to do for our next fantasy. We'll talk about that amongst ourselves. And then for you guys that are watching and subscribing, tell us who your fantasy villains are for the DC or Marvel universe. Just jot them down below and let us hear from you. Until then, I'm your host, Mario, with my other two hosts are...
Steven G.
And Noel. Hey, you Puddin'.
Thanks a lot, guys. It was so much fun. Until next time, watch us again on MCG Labs.
Thank you for joining us at MCG Labs. Goodbye.